Yeah, you know what time it is if you're seeing this. You know what time it is if you're seeing this.
Welcome to the Division I Women's Basketball National Championship postgame press conference featuring the Iowa Hawkeyes. You hear an opening statement from Coach and follow up with questions for the student athletes. From my left to your right, Caitlin Clark and Monica.
Off the rip, she looked like she was already balling. And yes, I did watch the game. If you haven't, check it out. It's on my channel. If you guys are watching this, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Just wait for the day. It is all coming to you today, all right? Let's get straight to it, man. I just want to say this was a great game. I did watch it. You know, obviously LSU got the win. This is from 2023, so we are going to watch the post-conference right here from both teams. And we're going to get it all done today. Let's go.
Monica Sinona. The student athletes will then be dismissed and will open up for questions for Coach. Coach, at this time, if you can make an opening statement.
And before we get going, I do want to say only good things have been said, or from what I've seen on Twitter or X from the past 3 weeks and everything that I've heard about this coach right here, Lisa Bludder. You know, I've heard she has an amazing fan base over at Iowa, and I heard that she has an amazing loyalty, and, you know, she loves those girls. That's all I've been hearing. So.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate LSU. I thought they played a phenomenal game. They shot the ball really, really well today.
Those guards for LSU were killing them.
Jasmine Carson came off the bench and played extremely well. Last year, she did, better than what we thought. I mean, they really played well. They were ready to go. They did a great job. I'm just so proud of my team. I'm so proud of the women they are. I'm so proud of what they stand for. The Iowa fans that came here in droves. I'm so thankful for them. I'm thankful that I get to coach at a university like the University of Iowa, but I'm telling you, this is brutal. It's really tough to watch.
I could tell, bro, off the rip, she's already a little emotional. I could just hear it in her voice, man. And it's got to hurt, bro. Just based off the year they had, man. I mean, just based off the year they had alone. Not to finish it when you're right there. It's like, I know it's painful, bro. I know it is. So, I know this was punching them.
Walk out of that locker room today and to not,
I could hear it.
Be able to coach Monica and McKenna ever again. That's tough. But I am very thankful for the season we had, and I don't want anything to take away from that. We played the national championship game.
At this time, we'll take questions for the student athletes. As a reminder, please raise your hand. We'll
the
microphone.
Oh, yeah. Monica Cisnano. You could tell. Caitlin Clark, you could tell she got a little bit in her. It hurts, man.
To you, and state your name and affiliation.
Hi, Caitlin. Chad Lice, Dakota Des Moines Register. Obviously, foul trouble was a significant story.
And that's one thing I did not know when I did the reaction to the game. I didn't know she was in foul trouble. I just didn't see her much in the third quarter. And a lot of you guys left comments pretty much letting me know that, she didn't really get to play much, and it would have been a different outcome. So let's finish off right here.
In this ballgame, can you talk through the two offensive fouls in the second quarter and then the technical foul in the third, please?
Yeah, obviously foul trouble, not really what you want in the national championship game, especially for our two seniors who have given so much to this program, and they have to sit the rest of finish their career on the bench. It's not something that they deserved by any means. And
so it was more than just Caitlin, huh?
I thought they called it very, very tight. I don't know about the two push-offs in the second quarter. I'm sure, they saw that I pushed off and they called it whatnot, and then hit with the technical foul in the third for throwing the ball under the basket. And, sometimes that's how things go. And, I thought all I could do was respond and come back out there and keep fighting and keep trying to help this team crawl back into the game. And, I'm just proud of this group because we never gave up. We never, we could have gone into halftime and been like, what do we do? But our halftime locker room was like, we're fine. We got this. We believe in one another. We have the offensive firepower to come out here and cause some damage. And
that's one thing I like about her. She's just been poised. And that's one thing I've seen is her as a pro is like, bro, her interviews and how she speaks and how she holds herself and accountable for her actions and holding her teammates accountable. But then also just crediting her teammate her teammates for, you know, fighting and staying in the game and playing for one another and stuff like that. So she's a great teammate, man. She seems like a great leader as well.
You know, I thought you showed our fight. It showed our fight, this team, and that's what the story has been all year long. It's just a bunch of fight and mental toughness. And, yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to LSU. They played an outstanding game. And
Always giving credit to the
you
other
know,
team.
They made some tough threes, some tough jumpers off of, you know, ball screens, you know, and sometimes you have to live with some of that. So, yeah.
We're going to stay to our left. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Lindsay Schnell, USA Today. Monica and Caitlin, I know it can be hard to be reflective at this point, right after you walk out of the locker room, but I wondered if both of you could speak to what Caitlin has done for the women's game over the last 3 weeks.
Done a lot,
the
man.
numbers the other night were bonkers. A lot of people tuned in today, and I think that she probably single-handedly made a lot of little kids want to play basketball, and just how will that impact be felt?
That's another thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that Caitlin Clark is inspiring a lot of kids, man. I've seen some videos on TikTok and just hilarious, man. Just like girls are just outside playing basketball, dribbling, trying to shoot, and they're just all, you know. I'm not saying they're not thinking other girls, but I see a lot with Caitlin Clark, man. So that itself is a blessing, an inspiration, you know, a role model and stuff like that. So I do like to see that, and I do appreciate that as well. So that's one thing I do want to acknowledge.
Next year, and maybe the year after, she stays, and beyond.
Yeah, I mean, she's a phenomenal basketball player. We all know that. She's proven it time and time again. But I think the biggest thing is the way she holds herself and the way she plays the game. She's doing it the right way. She's doing it the fun way. She's being a role model to little kids who want to grow up and be just like her. That's a great thing. So I think in these past 3 weeks, she's done so much, but it's not just these 3 weeks. She's been doing it, I mean, since she decided to play basketball. It's been a progression to this point. So we all know what a phenomenal basketball player she is, but it's the person she is behind it all that's inspiring these kids as well.
Thanks, Mom. I think just the biggest thing is, you know, it's really, really special, and I don't think it's going to set in for me for quite some time.
Oh, man. There it is, gang. Oh, man. Woo! I know this one is tearing them
I
up.
don't think it's going to set in for me for quite some time.
Fuck.
I want my legacy to be the impact that I can have on young kids.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I've never even seen Caitlin like this, bro. Ever. Never seen her like this.
And the people in the state of Iowa. And I hope I brought them a lot of joy this season. I hope this team brought them a lot of joy. I understand we came up 1 win short, but I think we have a lot to be proud of and a lot to celebrate. And
Great season.
I was just that young girl, so all you have to do is dream. And you can be in moments like this.
We'll take a question to our right.
That shit right there make you a little fire up right there.
This.
We'll take a question to our right in the front row.
Hey, Chloe Peterson, Daily Iowan. Despite losing, what does it mean for the program to just appear in the national championship game for the first time?
It's a blessing.
I think it's huge for us. It just shows the hard work that Coach Blitter and this coaching staff have been putting in.
Not only that, but I do want to mention that she's probably going to have a lot of recruits and a lot of players and a lot of endorsements and a lot of companies and a lot of just growth for the program. And with that's just only on the upscale. So it's like if you get more talented players going there and transfers and, you know, picks from schools and stuff like that, I mean, man, that could turn into a powerhouse for them. So that's a great, you know, and they got the fan base. The fan base. Once you got the fan base, you could bring the talent over there. Oh, man, come on, bro. That's going to be a problem. So that's one thing I want to acknowledge as well.
So this is long before this team did this. They're just doing it the right way. I keep saying it all the time, but we truly are a family. They've built something truly special there. I wouldn't have wanted to do this anywhere else with any other team,
That's
with any
right.
other group of people. So it's truly been an honor.
Good.
To our far back left-hand side, please.
Nancy Armour, USA Today Sports. Monica, you might have a little more freedom to address this, but this has been a phenomenal tournament. You guys were on ABC today. Numbers have been through the roof, and the officiating today was not great. The 37 fouls.
Damn, 37 fouls? I didn't know that. So they're pretty much saying the officiating was not that good today. 37 fouls.
The record for the tournament.
Damn.
What needs to be done? I mean, does that hurt the women's game, and what would you like to see going forward?
Yeah, I don't really think that's a great question for me to answer, honestly. I'm going to leave that up to whatever powers may be, but we can't live in the past. All we can do is live in the moment. That game happened. Those calls were called. Going forward, we'll see what people decide to do about it, but as of right now, I'm just so proud of what this team has done despite adversity. Throughout the entire season, we've come out and just given it our all, and that's really all you can do.
I like that response. I'm not going to lie. Very poised, very seasoned. I like it. These girls are doing well.
Believe in. We did that.
Where is Shorty at? Is this the center I like? Where is she at again? I think you guys said she's a professional dentist or something like that. I believe that's what you guys told me in the comments.
To our right, Howard.
Howard Megdal with the Nets. Congratulations to you both on the terrific.
I thought she could play in the league.
Caitlin, I'm hoping you to take me through the
Come
moment
on now.
when Monica fouls out and you come over and share that moment with her. Obviously, your time with her was going to come to an end today, no matter what happened. Just what was said and what were you thinking in that moment?
Well, I was really bummed that, somebody that has made me a really, really good player had to spend the last 5 minutes on the bench. I had 6 minutes on the bench, and somebody that has given so much to our program. And Monica's one of the most fun people to be around. She's goofy, and she deserved a little better than that. And Monica would tell you when she first got here, she never dreamed to be as good as she is, and I still don't think she realizes how good she is.
I think she's good, bro. If she's talking about Shorty to the right of her, she's pretty damn good from what I've seen, bro. So I'm a little surprised she didn't get picked up in the draft. I know there's a lot of bigs out there who are good, but I mean she could even play the 4 with her skill set. It looked like if she drops a little bit of weight or whatever and gets in a little bit of shape. We've all seen it happen. She could still be in that league, I think, bro. She could play in the league, especially with the expansion team coming. Come on, bro.
People don't realize it either. She doesn't get the credit she deserves. And I told her after the game, I'm nothing without you. She's made me a better person, a better basketball player. And I'm just really lucky that I was able to play with Mon and share a lot of really fun moments with her. I think we're one of the best post guard duos to ever play the game. And I'm just lucky and grateful for the 3 years we had together.
We're going to stay to our right in that same row.
Jen Hadfield with the next. Just for either or both of you.
That's crazy.
What kind of turned things around when you came out of the halftime locker room and went on that run?
Can we start with Monica?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the belief we had in the locker room. Nobody doubted. We know the offensive firepower we have. We know no game is unachievable for us. Unfortunately, it ended the way it did, but the number 1 offense in the country. We have the means to get back into anything. So I think that was
how are they the number 1 offense in the country and Shorty didn't get picked up?
The talk coming in. Obviously, we knew on the defensive end we had to sharpen it up a little bit, and I think we did. We had stretches of that. Again, basketball is a game of runs, but I think we went on a pretty great one.
And Caitlin?
Yeah, I think it's just the belief in one another. We know how good our offense is, and we knew at the same time, they might cool off a little bit. I'm not sure if they cooled off a little bit. The story of the first half was, number 2, she comes in, Carson, and makes quite a few shots, and then ends it.
She was going. If that's the guard I keep telling Indiana they need to go get, then shit, she's not telling no lie. She was going crazy. And by the way, for you guys telling me I'm recruiting, I'm one of the top recruiters for the Indiana Fever. What are you talking about? Stop playing with me, bro.
With a banked 3, and it's like, all right, but you just never hang your head. You just come out, keep fighting, and we just know it's only one possession at a time. You just got to get a stop, and we go down and score. And I think we cut it to 7 there eventually, but couldn't quite get over the hump. And having foul trouble can hinder you at times too. So
yes.
Proud of this team's fight because a lot of teams would probably hang their head and give up with a halftime deficit like that.
True.
But that wasn't what we're gonna do.
At all.
We'll take a
I like
question
it.
to our far left, second row.
Lauren Moses of Valley Sports. Monica, during this game, Twitter was blowing up about how powerful your drop step is, and it's easy.
Bro, I was going crazy. Bro, what's up with Shorty? Where's she at? Indiana Fever, send her contract. I don't understand what we're doing. What are we doing? That's Caitlin Clark's favorite duo. She just said, "What are we doing, Indiana?"
For Caitlin to talk.
We still got time.
highly about your game, just seeing you progress. But how would you describe the mark that you left on this tournament, the NCAA tournament this year?
Yeah, I mean, I just hope people saw how much fun I played with. I love this game, but I love it for the team. Basketball's fun to me, but I didn't even like it all the time growing up. But I loved being on a team and feeling like a part of something.
So she
that's
might
what I
not.
felt here at Iowa.
She might not want to be in the W.
I'm glad people like my drop.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit, she probably making more money as a dentist. Let's be honest.
Drop step. I worked hard on it. So did she. Yeah, I think it's just it's more. It's the whole legacy we have here. So yeah, I don't even know what I just said, but go for it.
I like it. Break the little ice in the room. Give some smiles over there. Okay, I like it.
Back row.
JC Christian, ESPN's Landscape. Caitlin, talk to me about, you set the record for the most three-pointers made in the NCAA tournament. You guys had a timeout after that. Talk to me about what you were feeling when you dropped that last three-pointer.
Honestly, I didn't know that.
Trebisia's in.
Well, first of all, I probably could have attacked the rim a little bit more than I did tonight. But I thought they played really good defense. I thought they had people waiting in the paint for me a little more than South Carolina did. It took some there at the end of the game that you just kind of have to get up in hopes of, drawing your team back close. But it certainly helps breaking a record, when you get to play the maximum amount of games in a season. And that's what I'm proud of is this group. We got to play, the entire time. And I think that's what bums me out the most about this is, I knew this was our last 40 minutes together, and I was just trying to cherish it. And, yeah, I'm sad that we lost. Don't get me wrong, but I'm more sad that I don't get to come back to practice with my best friends tomorrow, and that really stinks.
We'll stay to our left-hand side.
I think that's one of the things, honestly, like being an ex-athlete, not ex-athlete, but, just going through some of this stuff as an athlete or, somebody who was an athlete himself or something like that, whatever the case is. And you have a group of homies or your boys or your teammates or whatever the case is, and you have that bond, you literally see them more than your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the case is. You're going to see your teammates every day. You're going to go through the stinky moments, y'all sweaty and shit, like all that extra stuff. Y'all going to go through, like, eating and food and, like, trips, bus rides, planes, whatever the case is, locker room, just you gonna have that bond with them. Music, dancing, fun moments, fights, arguments, all that stuff. But once that shit is over, bro, like, it's like, bruh, like, what? Like, especially if you there for like 3-4 years, for sure.
Lindsay with USA Today again. Caitlin, can you tell us at the end of the game what happened? There's a lot blown up on Twitter about Angel Reese following you around, pointing to her ring finger and taunting you.
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just trying to get to the handshake line and shake hands and, be grateful that my team was in that position. That's all you can do is, hold your head high, be proud of what you did, and, all the credit in the world to LSU. They were tremendous. They deserve it. They had a tremendous season. Kim Mulkey coached them so well. She's one of the best basketball coaches of all time.
Get around the Angel Reese question just like that with class and give the head coach her props and ignore it.
And it shows. And she only said really kind things to me in the handshake line, so I'm very grateful for that too. But honestly, I have no idea, and I was just trying to, spend the last few moments on the court with, especially the 5 people that I've started 93 games with, and relishing every second of that.
At this time, we're going to take a virtual question. Joshua Louder, your line is unmuted, and you are able to speak. Please unmute your line.
Joshua Louder Television Network. My question for the student athletes is, how will this loss motivate you for what lies ahead and that's next?
Caitlin, if you can go first.
Yeah, I think, I'm not really worried about what's next right now. I'm just going to enjoy what we did. We made history, and there's a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to reflect on. These last couple weeks, 3 weeks, have been crazy, to say the least, and I'm just thankful that I got to be on this journey with these people. And I think more than anything, we're losing 2 seniors that gave their heart and soul to this program, and You know,
Definitely.
obviously, I think they set a really good example for other people that we have in that locker room of what it takes to be able to play on this at this level on this stage. And you know, I'm really grateful that that's what they did because you know, we have to bring people along and bring people up to get back to this point. You know, this is our goal every single year. You know, we're not just going to be satisfied with making it here one time, but at the same time, I'm not worried about what's next right now. It's been a really long.
I think some of these questions from the reporters, I just I just don't get it.
Long, really fun season with this group, and I just need to take some time.
That's
to
the one
reflect
question
and
you want to
appreciate,
ask her.
all that's come with it.
We'll take another question virtually. This is Gabriella Lewis from
Come
The
on,
Next.
man.
Gabriella, your line is unmuted and you are able to speak.
Hit her with something good, please.
I don't know if y'all have been asked about this yet, but over 6 million people tuning in to the last round. Can you speak to that, the growth of the game, and I'm sure the numbers will be even higher tonight of what that means to have such a historic viewing.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. This is the game we love, and seeing it get the recognition it deserves is obviously super rewarding. It's about time. Women's basketball.
Honestly, even though they did take a loss in 2023, it was a big W for the season and for the growth of women's basketball and that program. So you got to take it. Not all losses are losses. Most losses are wins, and we just don't know it. All losses are wins. All losses are wins, believe it or not. That's the mindset you got to have going into a lot of things. Everything I've lost has got to be a win, bro. Not everything, but most things. So that's what you got to take it for. I'll take that season as a win, 100%.
Gets this kind of viewership, and it can only go up. So I'm super excited.
It can only go up, just like she said.
Super proud to be part of the team that gets to be a part of this. That gets to be a part of this journey. My 5 years here.
Oh, so she's not even going to be on the 2024 team.
I've seen the game grow I never thought it could. So I'm just super grateful that the sport that we love and we're giving our heart to, so many people are also tuning in and loving it just as much.
Now I understand.
One additional question from our virtual. Matt, your line is open. Please state your name and affiliation.
Let's go, Matt.
Matt Treknelli with Herb FM Sports Radio, and this is for both Monica and Caitlin. First of all, congrats on a phenomenal season and also tournament. But how were you able to overcome obstacles throughout the season, and what successes did both of you experience?
We can start with Monica.
Yeah, I mean, right now I honestly can't even remember all the adversity we faced, but I just know that me as a person, I'm a better woman, a better person because of this coaching staff and because of this team. I've grown individually, not even considering basketball, in a way I never thought I could, and that's just a credit to my teammates and my coaches. I keep saying it, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else because I wouldn't be who I am now, and it's the best version of myself. So I'm super proud.
Very seasoned young women, man.
Everybody.
Very.
And I wouldn't have wanted to do it any other place.
Very, very, very.
We're going to take our last question to our right for the student athletes.
Hey guys, Remy with the New York Times. Congrats on an incredible season. I just want to go back to what you just said, Monica, about it's about time. This is for both of you. What would you say to people who are just tuning in now to this incredible sport?
Buckle up. I mean, it's only going to get more exciting and more fun. The game is evolving in such a great way. I'm glad you're tuning in now, but keep it up.
Facts.
Yeah, I think the same. I think once people really turn on the TV or come and sit in the seat, they see how good the product is and how fun the game is. And our team plays it the right way. They play basketball the right way, and they have a lot of fun doing it. But at the same time, they understand there's more to life than just basketball. And I think that's the biggest thing is just when people come and watch and understand the game, they see how fun and how great the product is. And they keep coming back for more, so it doesn't surprise me.
That's right.
Thank you both, ladies.
Thanks.
That's right, man. That's right. All right, man. So there you have it. Lisa, we could save this for something else. She's crying, it looks like. So there you have it. We're going to stop it right there. We got Caitlin Clark and Monica Cisnado. So, that's a tough loss. I'm not going to lie to you, for both the girls, for the whole team in general in the program. But at the same time, I take it as a win. And I'll take that a loss is a win right there for the program. I mean, like I said, the growth, everything, recognition, eyes to the game, ticket sales. I'm sure the program made a lot of money this year, and whatever the case is. And I'm sure a lot of these girls are going to have a great life going outside of basketball. If they didn't make the WNBA, they're going to have a reputation, a name, all that stuff, a portfolio. So 100% a win for the girls and the program. And I'm definitely excited to watch the 2024 game. So I'm going to leave this right here. There you have it. Little post game from the Iowa and LSU 2023 game. So I'll get back to you guys on the next one. I'm going to try to find LSU's post game and get that out. And then we got the game next. So catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a comment down below, and smash that like button. I'm out.